Greetings and welcome to the Southside Help Center show. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. This is a live call-in show, so please give us a call here at the station if you have any questions. Our number here is 312-738-1060, 312-738-1060. We got Shauna G back on the phone, so please put her to work and give us a call here at the station if you have any questions about any of the programs that we're going to talk about this evening. Once again, we'd like to thank our founder, Mrs. Betty Smith, for having a vision. The Southside Help Center is celebrating 25 years. Thank you, Betty Smith, for having a vision. And again, thank our executive director, Ms. Vanessa Smith, for continuing that vision and allowing us to serve the community. And we thank you, community, for allowing us the opportunity to serve you. So thank everybody. And again, this is a live call-in show, so please do call in if you have any questions. Today we're going to talk about one of the programs that is dear to my heart, and it's Safety Counts. We're going to talk about Safety Counts and how that operates. Safety Counts is one of the many programs that the Southside Help Center has to offer. If you'd like more information about the Southside Help Center, please go to our website. It's www.southsidehelp.org. If you'd like to support us, please go to www.southsidehelp.org. We have a number of different programs, and that's why we have the Southside Help Center show, so we can kind of highlight those programs and give you an idea of some of the things that we're doing or some of the services that we're providing in the community. Last week was a phenomenal show. We did it on our youth, and we actually had a couple of the youth sit in. It was really, we have gotten such great response from youth and parents. So it's so very important that you guys, again, get those kids involved in something, because the less time they have to think about nonsense, the more time or you provide them with some constructive activities, the less opportunity they have to get in trouble. Also, we're streaming live, so go to CAN TV live stream and you'll be able to pick us up on the internet. So if you're not in the city, you'd like to pick up the CAN TV show, please go to CAN TV live and you'll be able to get that live stream. Today we're talking about Safety Counts, and Safety Counts is a phenomenal program. Why? Is because it's a program that deals specifically with harm reduction. Harm reduction is this. We know that substance abuse is still a big problem in the African American community. When we start talking about crack cocaine, we're talking about heroin usage. Not only that, but we're talking about alcoholism and a number of different things that continue to keep our community at bay. And alcohol and substance abuse is one of them. So it's very important that we provide programs for individuals who are struggling with substance abuse, because it's been going on for many years. And what we're doing now is we have a program called Safety Counts. Safety Counts program deal with people who are actively using. And what that program does is it provides an avenue for them to make some decisions about what they would like to do with their lives. So this applies to family. If you have someone in your family who's addicted to drugs, get them involved in Safety Counts. Again, it is a non-judgmental harm reduction program. What we do is we take people where they are. That means wherever you are when you come in the door is where we're going to start. We're not going to judge you. And again, it's for people who are actively using. One of the things that we found, what keeps people continuously using, is the fact that people continuously judge them for being caught up in drugs or being on some type of substance. And a lot of times it's not as easy as people who don't use drugs think. They always think that it's all about willpower. I promise you, heroin, cocaine, and other drugs will make you willpower absolutely look like no will at all, and it has nothing to do with willpower is the point I'm making. So a lot of times people are judgmental in terms of saying that they have no willpower, they can stop when they want to. I promise you, don't get started, because it's not as easy as people think it is to stop. These programs are designed to help people make decisions or either give them guidance in terms of what they need to do. So Safety Counts is a step-by-step program. It has 5 core elements. What the core elements are, meaning is first, there'll be an enrollment where you come in and you talk about what it is that you're doing and what it is you would like to do. The next thing is it's going to be 2 group sessions. That means that you'll sit in 2 groups and talk about the behaviors that's putting you at risk, not only for HIV, but also your substance abuse risk and some things that you would like to do about them. Next, it'll be an individual session. Individual, where you come in and you'll meet with a counselor or a behavior specialist and talk about the steps in terms of whatever your goal is. And we're going to do what we call short and long-term goals. Now, what a goal is, or short or long-term goal is, a short-term goal may be, I would like to get into treatment. Long-term goal is I would like to stay clean. I mean, this is for an example, but the main thing about establishing a short and a long-term goal is we're going to look at what you would like to do as an individual to change. Now, it's not all about what we think, it's about what you think. So what we do is we look at, say for instance, you're an individual who say, I want to get into treatment. Well, it's more than just saying it. There's going to have to be some phone calls made. There's contact with individuals who run treatment facilities. There's some things that they're going to have you to do. So what are those steps as to getting into treatment? And then how long is the treatment going to last? And then what's going to happen once you get out of treatment? So these are some of the things that are talked about when you get to the third step, which is going to be an individual session where you get an opportunity to kind of refine what it is that you really would like to do in terms of getting yourself and let me say this, Safety Counts does not just focus on drugs. Its primary focus is going to be substance abuse and what do you want to do about it, but also we also focus on housing. So if you're homeless, then you want to get some housing. We also talk about getting you into on other type of programs such as methadone. We also talk about getting you employment if you're unemployed. And so Safety Counts deals with a lot of different things. It's going to always depend on what you want to do and what are the steps to getting you there. So, people might say, I want to get a job. Yeah, but here's the thing about it. Most jobs are testing for substance. So what does that mean? Long, short-term goals that have to be established. Yeah, you want to get employment, but you're also going to have to get clean to get it. So don't just say, I want to do something. So that just means we're going to go step by step and trying to assist you in making or establishing those goals, and not only establishing them but reaching them. So Safety Counts is a harm reduction program that we've been providing probably for the last 7 years. If you know someone who would like to get into Safety Counts, it's a harm reduction program for people actively using. You can give us a call. Our number is 773-445-5445. Either speak to myself or Miss Arlette Brooks if you'd like to get involved in Safety Counts. If you're a parent or if you're a sister, cousin, uncle, brother, and you have someone that would like to get involved, just call us at the agency 773-445-5445 and get extension 17, and we'll give you all of the details. We're going to give you the address and also the times tonight. You can write those down, but if you like to give us a call, you can do so. The next thing is it's going to be social events. What social events do, these are the steps or the core elements to Safety Counts. What a social event does is when an individual comes through the door and they say they want to make some decisions about change. We look at what they can do in terms of enrollment, then we look at those 2 group sessions, then we look at the individual counseling session, and then we look at what we call social events. So by this time, it's at least 4 weeks down the line. And in social events, we like for them to bring supporters there, meaning whether whomever it is that called for you or whomever it is that's in your life that supports you in trying to get a better or make your life better, bring them with you. And what we do at a social event is just that. Where we're going to actually have music playing, we'll be able to dance and talk, and then in that we'll also do an educational. It'll take about 15-20 minutes to make sure we do some type of structured educational event. So we got to always make sure we put that educational element in. And the next thing we'll do is follow-up. Safety Count normally lasts from about 2 to 4 months, so we actually track individuals to see what kind of progress you're making. So that means we'll look at those short-term, long-term goals, and then when we identify you, we'll look at them and say, okay, so what are you doing to achieve this goal? And again, it's all up to you. It ain't going to be no pressure. It ain't going to be no judgment. It's all about what you want to do with your life in terms of making decisions about change. And that's what Safety Count does. It looks at the stages of change model, meaning contemplation, pre-contemplation, action, and so forth. So it's just something that deals with the specific in terms of an individual who would want to make change about whatever substance abuse problem they be having. So please, if you got somebody, if you yourself would like to get involved with Safety Counts, that program functions on Thursday. What we've done is we collaborated with UIC. And what we do is they have a field station on 63rd and Ashland, and UIC is another program that provides harm reduction. And that's one thing about collaborating and coming together to heal a community is very important. That people understand that we can't do it all by ourselves, so we have to collaborate with other agencies who's providing wonderful services in the community. So we've collaborated with UIC, which is their field station on 63rd and Ashland. They provide needle exchange. So what we've done is partner with them so that we'll be able to hold a group there every Thursday from 10:30 to 12. So if you want to get involved, you can come to the field station. It's on 63rd and Ashland at UIC. University of Chicago in Illinois. You can come down on Thursday, 10:30. You'll meet with Ms. Brooks. Ms. Arlette Brooks is our behavior specialist. Also, we have peer educators. You'll meet with them, and they'll take you through the first few steps that you need to go through. So, Safety Counts functions on Thursdays. It's on 63rd and Ashland. It's at 10:30. You can give us a call at the agency. The number is 773-445-5445, or you can give us a call here at the station. This is a live call-in show. The number here is 312-738-1060, 312-738-1060. If you have any questions about Safety Counts or any of the programs that the Southside Help Center offers, please give us a call here at the station. Again, if you would like to support us, please go to the Southside Help Center website, www.southsidehelp.org. And again, this is a live. You can catch CAN TV live. A live stream, just go to CAN TV live stream and you'll be able to get us on the web. Again, it is a phenomenal show. We thank CAN TV for allowing us an avenue to provide such information like what the Southside Help Center has to offer. And last week our show was phenomenal. We had those kids on, and it is always amazing working with kids, especially when you look and you see the progress that our youth have. And because in the city of Chicago, I mean, regularly, every weekend, there's a number of different shootings going on or different killings going on. And sometimes people don't realize how serious things are in the city of Chicago unless they hit them or affect them directly. And one of the things that I say is that, read the newspapers, check out the news, and then get the red eye. Get those other newspapers that sometimes you may not every newspaper may not pick up everything, but it's a lot going on in the city of Chicago surrounding our youth, and we're trying to provide quality programs that prevent our youth from getting sucked up into a lot of the stuff that's going on. And one of the things that people don't realize too is that there's a number of gangs in the city of Chicago. City of Chicago is ranked 1, 2, or 3 in terms of being the number of deaths each and every week. So it's very important that we get our kids off of the streets and in the program. Southside Help Center has an after-school program. It's going to start up. If you're looking for somewhere for your kid to go after school, please contact the Southside Help Center. You can go to our website, www.southsidehelp.org, or you can call the center, the number 773-445-5445. Speak with Marcus Flanall or either Mark Schaefer, and they will get you involved in those after-school programs. Again, parents, we cannot continue to have excuses as to what or where or why our child is doing something. It's important that we get them involved into programming. And again, parents, the only way that the programs work is with you. So we always invite parents to come in and meet with the staff as well so that they'll know who's providing what service to their children. We got stuff like mentoring, male and females. Meet those mentors and find out what they're talking about and find out the information that they're sharing. It's vital. The show last week, we had some of the kids come on and they talked about how these programs were benefiting them, and it was phenomenal. So please get involved with your kids, get involved with the after-school programs that the Southside Help Center and agencies like us have. It is vital that we get these kids off the streets and into some programming. And again, school is going to start back. We know it starts back at the end of August, beginning of September. So take this time now, parents, get your kids involved into after-school programs. The Southside Help Center provides phenomenal programs. Not only do we provide after-school programs, but we also provide programming in the schools like life skills. We're just trying to provide our kids with alternatives or resources so that they can make better decisions, and that's what all these programs offer. We always talk about alternative programming. When you have some or when you hear about some, get those kids involved. It's very important that we start very early, getting our kids educated about a lot of different things. It's like when you teach them how to cross the street, it's not go play in the streets, but it's like if you should come to a street or a crossroad, you'll know exactly what to do. And that's all this is about, preparing our children for programs. It's very, 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 preparing our children to problem solve. We do conflict resolutions, we do problem solving, gang prevention, violence prevention. It's just phenomenal. We just get a lot of programs. We look at how we can get these kids off of the streets and in the program. So please give us a call, come in, meet with the staff, and get them involved. We got a caller. Let's take a caller. Caller, you're on the air. Yes, you're on the air, caller.
Hello?
Yes. You're on the air.
Yeah. I wanted to know what time the program starts back to school.
Okay, the after-school programs, what you need to do is, because it's just starting, because school starts back either end of August or the beginning of September, and speak with Marcus Flanall. I know it starts at about 3 o'clock, but then they started earlier for those, I think, Track E schools who are getting out earlier. So give us a call at the agency. The number is 773-445-5445, and speak with Mr. Mark Schaefer or either Marcus Flanall. Just hit extension 22, and they'll be able to tell you exactly what time those programs, all of the qualifications in terms of the age limits, because there's multiple programs. One deals with youth for a particular age, and then we got a program that deals with high school kids as well. So call Mr. Schaefer or Mr. Flanall, and they'll be able to give you specifics about those programs. The number is 773 445-5445. You can reach them at extension 22, and they'll be able to give you those specifics about those programs. And again, get in early. Space is limited, so please get them in early. Parents, make sure that you call. It's important that kids come, but we want those parents to come too, because we need to put a parent with a kid, and it's important that a parent put an educator with a kid as well. It's so important that we know who are teaching our kids what. And the Southside Help Center has been providing these type of programs. Oh man, 25 years is a long time to be providing services in a community. Originally, we were specifically focused on HIV prevention and education, and we like to think that we've had a great impact on our community, but now we offer so many. We try to look at it as a holistic approach, not just HIV prevention, but also after school programming, dealing with our youth and providing them with the necessary education. We still do programs that deal with people who are HIV positive. We do support groups for people. We do support groups for women and children who are involved in shelter programs or recovery programs, just a number of different things. And I always say, to support the Southside Help Center, go to our website, www.southsidehelp.org. Okay, this is a live call-in show. Please give us a call at the station if you have any questions, 738-1060, 312-738-1060. This is the Southside Help Center show. And again, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. If you have any questions, please give us a call here at the station. Other programs that the Southside Help Center have to offer, we also have our YMSM program. We have a satellite office located in Hyde Park, and that program deals specifically with young MSM. And that's, we try to, when we say a holistic approach, is the Southside Help Centers try to provide services across the board. So in terms of, we don't discriminate against anyone, and it's very important that people understand what that is. So we try to have programs that cover all areas of life in terms of, especially when we're talking about our HIV prevention. One of the things that I've realized is that through the years, there's no cure for HIV. It's still affecting African Americans disproportionately. And one of the things that we realize that, of course, when that happens, the light ceases to shine. So it's very important that we understand and know that HIV is still prevalent in our community, and we still need to monitor behavior in order to bring down the risk. And again, it's not who you are, but what you do that puts you at risk. And I have to say that because HIV is still affecting our community disproportionately, and because the light is no longer as bright as it was initially, it's important that we continue to shine that light around HIV, because it just doesn't cover HIV. It also covers other STDs and sexual behaviors that's putting us at risk. Gonorrhea, chlamydia. It's very important that we know what those look like as well in terms of symptoms, what you need to do if you think you've been exposed to any of those. Southside Help Center provides free HIV testing. You can call us and make an appointment, come in, and you can get free HIV tests. We're located 10420 South Halsted, and you can come in and get a free HIV test. The other thing is STDs. You can contact any Department of Public Health, and they'll be able to give you a full STD screening. If you think you've been exposed to one of these STDs, then it's important, because the one thing that people don't realize as well is that gonorrhea and chlamydia are number 1 and 2, and in the African American community, it has been eating us alive. And one of the reasons is because we don't realize how prevalent some of these STDs are. And I'm saying that because these STDs make you more susceptible to HIV. Herpes. Oftentimes, back in the day when people said they had herpes, it was like you had the plague. And herpes is far more common than people realize, and people don't know what the symptoms are. So it's important that you understand and see and know what these STDs are and what symptoms are. One of the things that we find that oftentimes we don't go to the doctor. We wait for something to subside. And it's very important that once we identify a symptom or think we've been exposed, get in there, go into the doctor and find out what's going on, because the only way to know is, or the 100% way to know, is to get tested. And that's for any of these STDs, HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, crabs, herpes, all of these different STDs. You have to go in and get tested. We provide HIV testing, but you can go to any Department of Public Health and you can get an STD screening. I know they got one Miles Square, they got one over here on 115, they got 63rd, Inglewood. So go to any one of those locations and get an STD screening if you think you've been exposed. And again, these things make you more susceptible to HIV, and it's still prevalent in the African American community, and that's why we're talking about it. The other program, one of the other programs we provide, is the Bank Project. The Bank Project is a program that provides what we call it provides assistance to other agencies across the country on how to deliver services. And we've been providing services for 25 years, so we got a little bit of expertise in it. So the Bank Project is a project that we have. It's a project that goes into other states and other cities and provide technical assistance. So if you're having a problem, and you can get that right here in the city of Chicago as well. If you're having problems getting a particular intervention out there, please contact the Bank Project. You can call our office 773-445-5445, and you can speak to Miss Pamela Tassin, and she'll get you directly or tell you what the steps are to get involved with that project as well. Again, the Bank Project is a program that helps other programs be successful. And again, so oftentimes we get set up to fail. So if you think that you're having problems or struggling with your programs, give us a call. We do a lot of things at the Southside Help Center. This is our 25th year anniversary. And again, we'd like to thank you for allowing us to serve you. It's so very important that we continue to come together on one accord. If you have any questions about any programs, please give us a call here at the station. The number is 312-738-1060, 312-738-1060, and I'll be able to answer those questions that you have about the program. All right, back to school is coming up. On the 18th, Southside Help Center is providing a back-to-school event. It is important, parents. We're talking about book bags. We're talking about school supplies. We're talking about entertainment. It's important. Get those kids out. The 18th, it's 2 Saturdays from now. We're going to have a back-to-school event. Mr. Marcus Flanars is heading that up. If you have any questions about that, call the agency, 773-445-5445. If you'd like to support the agency, please do go to our website, www.southsidehelp.org. Again, back to school event is going on the 18th. Parents, we know you need assistance. We're going to have other agencies out there providing screenings. We're also going to be providing book bags and notebooks and all of that kind of stuff. We need as much help as we possibly can. And at that time, you can also get your kids enrolled in the after school programs. Again, that's going to take place on the 18th. August the 18th is going to be our back to school event. It's going to be on a Saturday. So if you don't have anything to do, and even if you got something to do, cut it short. Come out to the Southside Help Center. The event is going to be located 10420 South Halsted. It's going to be on the 18th of August. Cut it short. Come out there. Get as many screenings as you can, because you know the kids got to have shots. They got to have this. They got to have that before they go back to school. Get the list from the school. Find out what they're going to need, because we'll also be providing book bags and that sort of thing as well. So you can start checking off your list. And the other thing, you know, some schools wear uniforms, some don't. So you got to check off your list, parents, and make sure that you got everything that you need. And if you can get school supplies, and that's going to bring down your cost and get those kids in school and get them ready, then that's what you need to do. So please come to our back to school event. There'll be other agencies out there providing services and giving you different information as well, and that's going to take place on the 18th of August. Also on the 18th of August, we have the Valerie Smith Reed Scholarship Fund taking place. If you golf, please do call the agency, and you can speak with either Mrs. Betty Smith or Aaron Fletcher about the Valerie Smith Reed Scholarship Fund. It's coming up on the 18th as well. It is a phenomenal event. It is a phenomenal event. The Valerie Smith Reed Scholarship Fund has sent hundreds of kids to school, assisted sending hundreds of kids to school. The Scholarship Fund is a phenomenal program that was designed some years ago to help kids go to school or help them with their finances as far as going to school. And just recently they gave out multiple scholarships. If you'd like to support the Scholarship Fund, please go to our website, www.southsidehelp.org, and you can just click on the Scholarship Fund. It is a phenomenal program, and through that program, Mrs. Betty Smith, in recognition of her daughter, Miss Valerie Smith, has been able to send hundreds or support hundreds of kids in going to school. And I promise you, if you got a kid in school, you know it is not cheap to get these kids out of here and get them into college. So we want to make sure that you get as much support as you can, be it through the Scholarship Fund, be it through the back to school event. So please contact the Southside Help Center concerning these upcoming events. Our number is 773-445-5445, or you can go to our website, www.southsidehelp.org, and you can just go down the list and check on programs. Safety Counts, which is the one we highlighted today. We talked about harm reduction. If you got people that are dealing with substance abuse issues or problems, please have them to give us a call. Again, we can help them get into treatment, make referrals. It depends on what they want to do as an individual, so it's very important that you get those individuals involved. Also, you can look at any of these other programs that we have, then how they can benefit you. We talked about our after-school programs. We talked about our program and support groups for people who are HIV positive. So if you'd like to get involved with the Southside Help Center and the programs that we have, please take advantage. Please take advantage of the Southside Help Center and get involved. So there's a number of different things that we can do, a number of different services we provide. We've been providing services in the community for 25 years. So that means we know a few things about a few things. So it's important that you get involved. And now that you have more information about the center and who we are, we're located 10420 South Halsted. If you'd like to come by the center, speak with us, you can, or you can call us at 773-445-5445, or if you'd like to support us, you can go to www.southsidehelp.org. Oh, there you go. Until we see you again, we bid you peace.